Thank you for tuning in again. I'm back today not with a product review, but with another do-it-yourself. And this is probably one of my favorites so far. Running a close first with the setting spray and the mascara a close second. But this is something it's a lip scrub. It's a lip exfoliator, and I've made several different kinds. I've tried many different recipes for lip scrub, and they were all sufficient. They got the job done, but this particular recipe, when I came across it and then tried it, it was just cut above the rest. This was like blew my mind. Like when I used it last night, and then I used it again this morning, and the one of the big differences in this lip scrub is, one, that instead of brown sugar, it recommends white granulated sugar, and then two, it has an added benefit of being like a lip plumper, like a temporary lip plumper, because of two of the ingredients in it. So it does the same thing that those $30-$40 lip plumpers you pay for does. So that's why I used it in the morning, so that I could get that effect from it. But when I was right before I was ready to apply my makeup. And the best thing about this is the main ingredients in this, majority of you, I guarantee, have in your kitchen as we speak. The one extra ingredient is not essential to the recipe. It does enhance it a lot. But if you don't have it, that's okay. The three main ingredients in this is, like I said, granulated sugar, extra virgin olive oil, cinnamon powder, just ground cinnamon, and then the optional ingredient that I really do advise you add in, if you can, is peppermint, a couple drops of peppermint essential oil. The cinnamon and peppermint essential oil, besides giving you the lip plumping effect, they also they help, like, what do you do with the scrub? Like, after you're done exfoliating with it, you leave it sit on your lips for 1 to 2 minutes, and the peppermint and the cinnamon help it further exfoliate, and it helps with cell turnover. The olive oil moisturizes as it does that, and it just makes your lips not just exfoliated but healthy as well. So the this is like I think a 1 ounce container. I got a 50 pack of these off of Amazon for pretty cheap, and this is what I use to put it in. It has to be kept in the fridge, though. Like, keep it in the fridge when you're done. I did make a little label for the top, because this will be the container I continue to use for the lip scrub. And then I don't want any of the olive oil to spill out, but that's what it looks like inside. And what the amount I used filled this to the top. And it was just a half teaspoon of everything. Half, like, straight across the board. Half teaspoon of olive oil, half teaspoon of cinnamon, half teaspoon of sugar. And then I put about 5 drops of peppermint essential oil in it, and it filled this all the way to the top. And and they recommend, like, when you exfoliate, that you use your finger to rub some on your lips, and then you use like a toothbrush and buff, your lips with that, and then leave it sit on your lips for up to 2 minutes before wiping it off. I actually prefer, I use my disposable mascara wands to exfoliate, instead of my toothbrush. It's just the way I always done it, and it's very effective. And also, before I put the exfoliant on, I will put a thin layer of my homemade peppermint vanilla lip balm on, just so that if you get a little too rough when you're exfoliating, you have that thin layer there protecting your lips, so that you don't all of a sudden have skin, like you don't tear the skin on your lips or anything like that. I learned that, like, when I first learned about exfoliating my lips. That was one of the first tips I was given. And it does not affect the way that the scrub works on your lips at all. So what I just put a thin layer of the lip balm on, and then I'll use my ring finger, dip it in and do my bottom first, then buff it out with this, and then do my top lip, buff it out, leave it sit for 2 minutes, and let me tell you, while it's sitting on your lips, you can feel it working. Like, your lips don't feel like they're not burning, like they're on fire, uncomfortable, but you can definitely feel a deep tingling, like almost icy hot sensation, until even after you wipe it off. And it makes, like, I wore 2 different metallic lipsticks, and one of them was the L'Oreal Paint Metallics, and anybody who uses them knows what a thick formula that is. And it made my, I don't know with this light, but smooth. I mean, it's now about 8 o'clock at night, and I did my lips at about 11 o'clock this morning, and they're still so freaking smooth from the exfoliant. And of course, when I exfoliate at night and then put like a really good lip treatment on before I go to bed, usually my Hemp's lip treatment, or my I forget what it, like Lip Sense or something, no, skin something, I don't know, the lemon mint treatment, and let that work overnight. And then after I exfoliate in the morning, I'll just put the my homemade peppermint lip balm on, which there is a video for that as well. It's amazing. And let that sink in before I apply my lipstick primer and all that. But yeah, like I said, so just a half teaspoon of everything, and then I used a toothpick to mix it up real well, to make sure all the ingredients were mixed up real well. And this morning, like when I took it out of the fridge to use it again before I applied it, I just took the tip of the mascara wand and stirred it up again a little bit. It is, I mean, it's amazing. Like, it really, really is. Like, I would never, like, I always said, like, I wouldn't bother doing a do-it-yourself lip scrub video, but this recipe really deserves recognition. I can't even remember what website I found it on. Like, if you try to make this, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna thank me, but the credit doesn't go to me. The credit goes to whoever may have made up the recipe that I took offline for this. I mean, and like I said, in the morning it's great because you get the lip plump and the nice, smooth, moisturized lips. This stuff is great. So I would definitely give that recipe a try. I also last night found and executed an amazing recipe for a do-it-yourself anti-aging serum, and it is, I mean, it is good. It feels so good on your skin, and when I used it for the first time last night, and it sunk into my skin so fast, but it left behind the most moisturized, smooth skin ever. So if you're interested in that recipe, I'll be more than happy to post that. It really is. It's, instead of spending $40-50 on a decent, anti-aging serum, you can make one just as good at home. And I got this recipe off the same person's site that I got that lip scrub recipe off of. So if you do try this recipe, please comment below. Let me know how it turned out. Let me know how you liked it. If it's something you'll continue to make. And if you would like to see the recipe for the do-it-yourself anti-aging serum, please comment and let me know. And I will be more than happy to post that, because it will save you so much money, and the benefits to your skin will be beyond what I can't. I mean, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, if you're not used to do it yourself things. But it's as effective as the most expensive serum you've ever bought, I can guarantee you. But thank you for tuning in, paying attention, and I really do hope that you give this a shot. It's to your benefit. I just figured that I would share my good luck with you coming across such an amazing lip exfoliant. So have a good day, and until next time, I'll see you then.